could make out the spot where the island and the cabin had been. There was a light near it. It had to be a boat.
About what? What was it
I
about?
was close now. I had to get there fast. I dreaded what I would find.
Wait! Are you?
Hit me.
Hey, I'm here! I'm coming!
No! Get away! Sorry. Please, lady. The boss didn't know who he was messing with. I didn't know. I swear I didn't know. We don't have his wife. We don't know where she is. She's probably drowned. We just said we had her to make him play ball. You see? To get him writing for us. Please.
Interesting.
Please. Oh, I'm sorry.
Well, we know who that lady is. That's the lady in black. Oh, he's gonna be corrupted and now we have to fight him. Underwater lava coming up. I have to scroll back a bit because I can see what you wrote, courtesy of Mubot. Episode 4. I think that's the last episode. Let me see what you wrote. I begrudgingly believe in ghosts. I don't like how they have us all fooled sometimes. Yeah, I get you. I just had to answer a message real quick. Alright, let's check out episode 4.
I'm hunted by the law.
Sheriff, Wake's running. I'm giving chase.
Are you seriously telling me that writer just took out my deputies?
A thriller I supposedly wrote is coming true. The genre of the story seems to be shifting. It's turning into a horror story. I was told that Alice had been kidnapped, but that was a lie.
We don't have his wife. We don't know where she is.
Her purported kidnapper was eaten up by the dark presence before it attacked me.
The truth.
Alan, shh, baby. It was just a nightmare.
Alice.
There you go, Alan.
Hartman. I fell.
I had to give you a sedative. Don't fight it. You went through another rough period.
What?
Right now, it's very important that you stay calm. We don't want you to have another episode. You're a patient at my clinic. Have been for a while now. The shock of your wife's death triggered a mental illness.
No, you lied.
You're suffering from various symptoms of undifferentiated schizophrenia.
Bastard.
It's okay, Alan. Just let go.
I felt groggy. Whatever Hartman had bumped in me was making me numb. I felt like this was happening to someone else. Someone I was watching on television. I couldn't think. Couldn't focus.
Oh, okay. We have been watching this on television as well. I wonder if that's might be the twist here somehow. I'm gonna make my webcam a bit darker because I just noticed that I'm shining. Don't want to be Jack Nicholson. Nah, he wasn't shining. Sun was. There we go. Bit dark, but at least I don't look like a freaking lamppost.
There were only empty sheets of paper here. No manuscript pages.
Shit, I'd rather be crazy than experience a war against ghosts. Those two things might be the same.
Good evening, Alan. Are we feeling better now? Feeling calm?
Give me my comeback.
I see you brought your pet gorilla with you. So sure, I'm calm. I get the message, loud and clear.
Quite right. That's the spirit. You're being very brave, Alan. I understand you're confused. I would be more concerned if you weren't suspicious of me. I don't blame you for it.
Big of you.
Now, why don't you come with me?
Let's vibrate.
We'll reacquaint you with my clinic and go over everything you
Oh, I
might have
can't.
forgotten.
He's not close to a wall.
Get some fresh air?
Maybe like
Yes,
this?
it will do you good.
Ah, can't.
This corridor is for patients. Most of them aren't here right now. Jack took them out for a fishing trip.
Jack took them out.
For the ones who are particularly vulnerable, of course. I encourage creativity as a part of the recovery process here at Cauldron Lake Lodge. I specialize in treating artists.
I bet you do.
Splendid, Alan. I honestly believe we can get this thing under control if we work together. This way, Alan.
I wonder if anything would have changed at the end of the last episode if you had all the manuscript pages. I mean, this place is both terrifying and cool. The Twin Peaks inspiration is worn on the game's sleeves, I feel like. I want to watch Twin Peaks again.
Now, Alan, from past experience with you, I know I need to get right into the heart of the matter as quickly as
Vibrating,
I can after
yay.
an episode. So I'm just going to say this. Alice is dead.
No.
You're in a very vulnerable state until you understand and accept this. Alice drowned, and you couldn't face that. You're suffering from hallucinations, paranoid delusions, unusual thinking, an obsession about
Unusual
mind and
thinking.
darkness, a feeling that everything revolves around you, your thoughts and dreams. Your mind has constructed an elaborate fantasy scenario in which your writings are affecting reality. She has been kidnapped and supernatural.
I've seen one
forces
episode of Twin
darkness
Peaks.
are trying to stop you.
It's so unusual and surreal. It's a really good one.
I wasn't ready for another shot.
I highly recommend it.
He had to be lying. But under the influence of the drug he had given me, I had to fight not to believe his words.
It's all in your head. You've been making it up. Apart from the tragic accident with your wife, no one has been killed. Your delusions are just a manifestation of your subconscious mind trying to protect you from the too painful truth. Unless we fight the fantasy, it will return. I know
800?
the instinct is to resist.
What we're talking about?
Doesn't this make far more sense than the insane
I don't remember what's 800.
conspiracy you have concocted in your mind?
I forgot what I was saying.
By nature, Alan, we both know this. Everything can be explained logically.
Up here. Oh, there's a thing. Oh, 800 is the cost of the, okay, the scary sound bites. Alright. But I think there's not gonna be any more scary parts. It turns out we're crazy and this is it. We're going to be sacrificed on this gigantic sundial. Because that's how medicine works. I don't know, man.
I never get tired of this view. Very inspiring, isn't it?
Oh, can we push him?
Lake spread below us. I could see Mirror Peak on the other side of the lake. I thought I could make out the spot where Diver's Isle had been when I arrived with Alice. Now there was nothing but waves.
It seems there's a storm coming. Funny, I don't recall there being a mention of that in the weather forecast. Well, no matter. This way. Follow me. Alan, what I'm telling you is good news. Right now, we're in control. Every time you have a relapse, it gets more and more difficult to resurface from the dark depths of your imagination. Not surprising, considering your profession. Imagination is what you work with. After all your nightmares, this should come as an immense relief to you. If it doesn't, why is that? Because I'm lying? Or because you don't want to admit that you're not well? It's very natural for you to think.
Shut the hell up and open the door.
It's part of
I
the
let him
illness.
talk.
After all,
Hartman
I'm the
obviously
one
loved his
trying
own
to bring
voice.
you out
His
of the
words
world you've
echoed
constructed
madly
for
inside
yourself.
my head.
But I
I
can't
dumped my nails
do
with
it
the
by
palms of my
myself.
hands to stay
You
focused.
need to work with me. Once you accept that, we can begin the journey towards your recovery. Come along. Let's go inside.
Come on. So spooky.
Now, here's the entrance to the office wing. That's for staff only. You were impressed by my trophies when you first arrived here. I do love to hunt. The great outdoors, man versus nature. It's wonderful stuff.
Pretty damn wonderful, yeah.
Yeah, that's right. I got you. Got you
Emerson.
good. I'm a real bad dream, mister. You should be afraid of me. Don't want to run into me in the night, that's for sure.
Please, Emerson. Mr. Wake is confused enough as it is.
Yeah, you'd like me to go away so you won't be scared. But you can't just decide what kind of dream you have or when you have it.
Emerson,
Okay.
Can someone get this QR code?
No.
My phone is not charged and not in this room.
Elbow strike.
The second QR code we find in the game.
Get him to the head.
Alan, please, this way.
Coming, Doc. Except, let me look around here first.
Hartman had mentioned that the power had been acting up. Maybe that was the reason for the generator and the work light on the balcony. The generator hadn't been activated, and there was no key.
Well, we're going to be coming back here, aren't we?
Oh, hello. I've painted you.
Okay.
I was just struck by inspiration a couple of days ago. Dr. Hartman wanted me to paint landscapes, and that's what I was doing. But now I've been doing these things, a lot of them. The images just keep coming. Dr. Hartman likes them.
Yeah?
He's very proud of me. He says I'm getting much better. I think I'm getting better.
Well, good on you, buddy. I'm gonna be getting worse and no one can stop me.
Come, Alan, this way. Now, you might have noticed the typewriter in your room. You've been writing as a part of the therapy. As soon as you feel up to it, you should continue.
Was that a manuscript page? Oh, it is.
My rheumatism's killing me. There's a storm coming. Oh, what a storm.
I hope it wipes this place off the face of the earth.
And these two are the Anderson brothers, Odin and Tor. They had a, how should I put this? A heavy metal band in the 70s and 80s called Old Gods of Asgard. They even adopted new first names to complete the image of Viking gods. After the band broke up, they lived on a farm nearby. They are, well, in advanced stages of
They're playing a
dementia.
board game about
They're
Night
well
Springs.
cared for, TLC and all that. There's nothing more that can be done. I'm afraid that the rock and roll lifestyle has left its mark. Oh, that won't do. I'm so sorry to cut this short for now, Alan. The power has been acting up. I'd better go check. We'll continue this soon. Meanwhile, when you feel up to it, return to your room and try to write. It really is for the best. Don't you think?
What is this walk?
I'd like to bash his head in with a hammer.
Oh, he'd love to fish out our secrets, but he has no clue. He's not crazy enough. Not crazy like us, Sonny.
Yeah!
Being crazy's a requirement, Sonny. Who else could understand the world when it's like this? It takes crazy to know crazy.
That's the sanest thing I've heard in a while.
Zane! You're all right, Tom. Hey, we like him, don't we, bro? He's got to go to the farm.
The Anderson Farm. Valhalla!
We wrote it all down, lest we forget. Crash course. All you need to know to get your head right. You need to find the message.
Here, Sonny, here's something for you. Gave me a rash, but I kept it safe from these bastards.
Was it in your pants?
My head was clearing up, or according to Hartman, I was sinking back into the fantasy. I was convinced he was lying to me about everything. Crazy or not, the Andersons made more sense.
I'm a bad dream, and you can't wake up. You can't hurt a nightmare because all dreams are really
Here later on, Burge. The storm's bound to make you know how they get.
Gotcha. The doc's got me looking after Wake here, but holler if they get too rowdy.
I'll do that, Birch.
Hey, wait.
The doors were
Why
locked.
don't you humor Dr.
Hartman
Hartman
and the nurses
and give
would
the
have
writing a
keys,
shot, huh?
but there was no way to
Typewriters
get
in
my
your room.
hands on them.
You can get to your room by those stairs, Wake.
Something's wrong. I'm not myself. It's hard to think. There's a shadow inside my head. I can only focus on writing. Everything else is a blur. I'm trapped in this cabin. Have been for days, but it's always dark outside. My editor is real. I saw her again. She's not human. It's not human. A dark presence is wearing the old woman's face. She was covered in clinging shadows. There's a hole in her chest where her heart should be. I think I've made a horrible mistake. I don't think I'm any closer to saving Alice. It's been lying to me, using me to get the story it wants, and the story will come true.
Oh, we have explored these before, okay.
The white glare of the blank page in front of me hurt my eyes. My hands began to shake uncontrollably.
Everybody calm down. Put that down. Bert, I need help.
Hey, Wake, you stay here. I'm gonna go see what's up. You just keep doing what you're doing. Be cool, okay?
No, I will not be cool. I will be uncomfortable and awkward.
The chaos was all about, but it could be my only chance of getting out of here.
Where the hell did he get a damn hammer?
I don't
My hammer's up. Here's a friendly poke from Mjolnir, witch.
Oh, afraid of the crazy brothers, are ya? Not so weak now, are we? Well, things are unraveling fast, aren't they?
It's my storm. I'm taking it.
Sinclair looked bad. That wasn't a love tap. The crazy old
The
fart hit her hard.
backstage is all
If she was one of
yours,
Hartman's
Tom.
goons, she had
Seize
it
your
coming. I
destiny.
had to get to Hartman's office. He had taken all my manuscript pages. That's where he'd been keeping them.
Come out and face the music, Birch. It's time to
Piper.